Hello, welcome to Getting Real with Andrew Cohen. We have a great show for you today. Today is a 3-day. We're doing 3 episodes in 3 days. Today's the first day. Today and tomorrow we'll be having parts 1 and 2 of an interview I did a while ago with this girl named Brittany Fisheli, and it went very well. And I thought I'd share it with you guys. So that's going to be today, and then Wednesday, the big kicker. We will be having Jeremy Ray Taylor, who plays Ben Hanscom in the movie It, which is in theaters now. So we'll talk more about that on Wednesday, but today we have, today and tomorrow, we have Brittany Fisheli. Fisheli, yeah. For some reason, I think when I first got the interview, I said Fisheli, but it's Fisheli. Yeah, it's Fisheli. What did I think it was before? Fisheli or whatever it is, but it's Fisheli, Brittany Fisheli, and it went very well. I think it's another Skype one before I switched to the phoning, and but I think it was a good Skype one. It wasn't like a crappy one. It was a good one. I don't know. I think it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think it's audible, and we talk a bunch between the two parts, and we play one of her songs, "Waiting for the Stars Tonight" by her. Yeah, that's it for the interview. So how's everybody doing today? I'm good. There might be a little confusion because there's an episode some of you may have seen that is not on there anymore. It was Hadley Delaney. We had to take her episode off for reasons that I don't want to go into, but, well, I mean, the gist is I said some things in the interview I shouldn't have said. Not like relationship-ending things. I mean, it was a great, interview. It was a great interview, and we talked a lot, and we had a great time. It was just, you have to be careful what you say in front of these people. You don't want to disturb their public image, and I could have done that, and, I had to take it down. There's some people who have like artistic integrity who are like, some people, somebody asks them, "Oh, take it down now." And then you're like, "No, I have artistic integrity, sue me." But I don't think you should be like that. I think the person has the complete right to have what they want up and what they don't want up. And, you can't take that away from people. I think that's the unalienable right that all people have. All men are created equal, like that, whatever the Constitution says. But you have to be careful what you say. Like, I think I learned my lesson from that. Don't say things you're not supposed to say to the interviewees that could potentially damage their career and not let you upload the interview, which happened to me. It happened, and I learned from it. It won't happen again. But it was a learning experience, and that's important. It's important to grow from it. Doing this, doing this whole podcasting thing, you learn a lot from it. It's a learning process. You don't just pick it up all in one day. You continuously learn how to do it and how to keep doing it. And I learn new things about it every day, and this was just a lesson that I had to learn, and I learned it. But yeah, that's it. How's everybody else doing? Hope everybody's doing good. It's Monday today. Monday is a stupid Monday. Nobody likes Mondays. I had a teacher this morning freak out. It was kind of weird why she freaked out. She reminded me of kind of Jill Stein, because I guess there was something with our school, with our class, and they didn't they didn't give us money or something. And she's like, "I will stand outside by the football field until they will have to call the police to remove me." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't think you want to be saying that in front of the class. It doesn't seem like a very good look for you. Or for the class, really. I mean, I don't think you want to be the class whose representatives are known for being arrested. I'm not an expert on people, but I guess that may be a iffy thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, it kind of reminded me of, the Green Party candidate during the summer. It was a Jill Stein. That was her name. She was like known for like doing that stuff, like going out to rallies and then, being arrested at the rallies. I don't think, why do you do that to yourself? Okay, so you're already being given the right to protest, which is like, a huge freedom not done in a lot of countries. And then you have the nerve to, when somebody or an official asks you to stop, you don't stop. I mean, I'm all for, rally, yes, fight for what you believe in, but then, I feel like when somebody tells you to stop, then you should stop, right? I don't know. But anyways, that's all with me. This is part 1 of my interview with Brittany Fisheli. Part 2 will be coming tomorrow. She's a singer. She plays at. She's kind of like the go-to for any Star Spangled Banner song needed singing in the Orange County minor league games, which is really cool. I mean, it's not major league, but still, it's awesome that she does it. I think on the recording, and it's really cool. Either today or tomorrow, you'll hear it. But it was really cool, and I think you guys should check it out. It was really interesting. Here's part 1 of my interview with Brittany Fisheli.
Ace Podcast.
Hello, Brittany. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
So,
how are you?
Good. So is your last name pronounced Fisheli, or is that it?
Fisheli, yes.
Okay, so Fisheli. So I read your bio, and it looks like to me you are a triple threat.
Yes, I am.
You don't look that threatening.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I sing, dance, and act.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like test you because I saw also that you took martial arts, so I'm not gonna go and I'm not gonna go there. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's get into those threats.
Okay.
So what would you like to start with? What's your favorite? What's your main thing?
Oh geez, it's hard. I love doing all 3. Well, we can start with singing.
Okay, start with singing. So
yeah.
Tell me about what's the Norco's Fair and the Pacific Coast Talent Competition.
The Norco Fair. Well, that was it was about maybe during the summer or something, and it's like this fair, and there's like a singing competition, and there's like different like categories, and I got first place in the like, I think like it was like 8 and to like 14 or something like that, and I got first 14. Place on that.
Wow, that's amazing. So was it like how were you like the most talented one there, or was it like sort of a mix? Like how are you compared to the competition, do you think?
In my category?
Yeah, you could be honest.
Well, some of them, like, there was more like jazzy singers, and they're like, I was doing like a Broadway song.
You're doing basically, a Broadway? Which song?
Journey to the Past from Anastasia. I think that, Anastasia. And there was like more like pop on the, like, there was more pop and more jazz. And I was like one of the only people that did Broadway.
Do you like that. What's your favorite genre to sing? Is it pop, I'm guessing?
Yeah. It's like a mix between like Broadway kind of songs and pop at the same exact time.
Do you, are you sort of, what sort of things do you like to, would you sing, like, if you had, let's say you had a knife to your throat and they said, I will murder you unless you sing jazz. Could you sing jazz?
Yes.
You could.
I'm not the biggest jazz singer, but I would try to sing the jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you listen to jazz?
A little bit. Sometimes on the radio. My dad like listens to like all sorts of music.
Yeah. It's always the dad.
Yeah, I listen to like 80s. Sometimes jazz comes up, and then sometimes like rock band comes up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah. How do you...
In his car.
Yeah. So you were... how did you get started singing? Like, what was the...
When I was little, I used to hear my grandma sing, and I used to go to church all the time, so I used to hear singing and all that, and then the radio with my dad and all his 80s stuff. And so I just started singing, and then I loved it so much that I started taking classes, and that's what got me started into, like, all the big stuff with the national anthem and the competitions and all that.
Yeah. You, according to here, it says, singing has always been Brittany's passion. When she was little, if there was a mic left unattended, she'd pick it up and start performing. We knew we had to get her some vocal lessons. So at a young age, you learned how to steal the show.
Yes. We used to go to, like, Knott's Berry Farm. Yes. We used to, like, go to Knott's Berry Farm, and there used to be, like, a little, like, stand thingy. Like, you know how, like, weddings, and they go underneath, like, that I don't know what it's called. The, like...
The cabana, the
cabana thingy like that. Okay. And there was like a mic there, and I started singing in front of everybody there. I used to do stuff like that all over the places. Like at Disneyland, there used to be a stage, and I would like sing and dance in the middle of everybody. I just loved doing that, and then we started taking classes. Oh,
so you weren't just a show off. You were a show off going on tour everywhere.
Yeah. Basically. But I used to sing anywhere in front of people. I feel like
you just. So you just be like one of those Broadway people, you'd start singing, you start talking, and then it would just turn into a song?
Yes.
That's what you would do? So, like,
I would so do that.
Like, have you ever seen those, have you ever seen, like, Neil Patrick Harris do his, like, hosting, and then he'll, like, always, like, start talking, and then I saw this thing, actually, I was thinking of, like he was sitting in a seat, and he was dressed in like a Broadway uniform, like, and he was just sitting down in a Broadway uniform. And I think I forget her name. This actress was hosting. It was like the People's Choice Awards, and he was like, she was like, Neil, you're not hosting this time, okay? You don't always have to go into a song and dance and everything, okay? Listen, okay, I'm not, okay? Listen, I just know my 1, 2, 3, 1, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you just went to try to get into a song and dance. Do you like do you sort of do that? Like you're like talking like, so my name is Brittany Fisheli, like, you know.
I don't do that all the time, but I have done that before. Mm-hmm. I sometimes do that.
Mm-hmm. So your acting coach is Billy Purnell?
That's my singing coach.
Your singing coach. Oh, yeah, your singing coach. I was getting all confusing now trying to write in these things. So how is, what has he, like, sort of trained you to do? Is he...
Well, he actually trains me, like, everything, basically. He, like, all of his warm-ups, like, they get me to sing in a higher range, to get me more stronger with my voice. That's basically what he's all about, to get my voice stronger. And then he would, like, always help me with my songs for, like, the national anthem and the, like, God Bless America and all that. He would help me with all that. And whenever I had, like, a competition or a show coming up, he would always help me with the songs.
Yeah.
He tries to get my voice stronger.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah, I also noticed that in addition to being a show-off on tour, you like to sing the national anthem on tour as well. So
yes.
Where have you performed the national
anthem?
National anthem.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of places. So I sang at the, like, baseball games, like
the baseball
the
games?
66ers, like they're all in Riverside.
Okay.
Yes, they're
so not like the MLB. You don't do it for like the 49ers. No.
No.
You're not there.
Not yet, but hoping to get there.
You're hoping to get there.
Yes, well, I'm going to get there someday.
Someday?
Yes.
Okay, so the 66ers.
Yes.
They sound like yeah.
It's like a minor team to the Angels. And then I've also sang at the Storms and not sure what like team they are, like from all these are like minor teams to like big league baseball teams. So I sang for the Storms, the 66ers, the Quakers. I sang for this Orange County Speedway. No, not the Lakers.
Oh, the Quakers. Oh, yes. A lot of these teams sound like sort of baseball teams that sort of didn't like the name of their team, like the 49ers. I feel like if the 66ers are just people who like say like, I want to change the name. We like 66, and then a bunch of people just ran away from the 49ers and became the 66ers. But anyways, but yeah, that's really cool. So you want to sing the national anthem, or is your voice tired? Or
you want me to sing the national anthem for you?
Yeah, so for everybody on the listeners.
Let's see if I have my pitch pipe right here.
You have a what?
My pitch pipe.
What's a pitch pipe?
It helps me with like to get the note in like the right note to start the national anthem.
So it's kind of like I'll let you.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Do I have to stand up? I know since it's an American song.
Okay.
No, should I? No, you don't have to stand up if you don't want to. I said, should I stand up because it's an American.
Oh no, it's okay.
Should I take off my headphones too? I know I don't have. Okay.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I was sort of doing that was amazing.
Thank you.
I was sort of doing. I was sort of just being the people in the crowd who when you get to those little points in the song, they all start clapping. I was just sort of doing it so it kind of felt normal.
I love it. I love it when they do it. It gets me like all pumped up. I'm like, yeah. I love it when they cheer at those parts. It just gets me all pumped up.
Makes you feel important.
Yeah. like yeah. Let's do this. Get those high notes.
So what else have you okay, so that's Norcoast. What's the Pacific Coast talent competition?
Pacific Coast. Okay, I was like, yeah.
I know I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm like,
oh, it's okay. Norco and Pacific, like I don't know. So the Pacific Coast talent is every July, basically, and they have like a dancing and singing competition, a little bit of acting in it, but like there's more dancing and singing. And I used to dance for the competitions, and I've only done it 3 years. But the second and the third year, I've sang for the singing competition part. And the first year I did it, I sang Journey to the Past, and I got first place for the category. And then last year, like the last July that just happened, the other one, I sang in my own little corner from Cinderella, and I got second place in that.
Wow. Congratulations. Yeah. Who
Thank you.
So, how do you get the idea of which songs you want to perform?
we usually pick songs that, well, it has to be like a Broadway song for this specific Host Talent thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we just pick songs that would show off my voice to the judges and all that. We like songs that show off my voice like that.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever consider going on like American Idol or The Voice or one of those shows?
Yes, I really want to do that.
You really want to do
That'd be so much fun.
I don't know if you know this, but American Idol got canceled. But
I still have The Voice though. The Voice is still on. Yeah.
Wait, you knew that? Did you know that or?
I didn't know the American Idol got canceled.
Oh, you didn't know American Idol got canceled?
The show, like, ended.
No,
because it was like.
Oh no, it got canceled, and not enough people watched it.
Really?
Yeah, this is kind of a hard way to find out about it.
that I used to like love that show. Like I used to watch it with my parents all the time. It was. Yeah. Yeah, you
still got the voice. Yeah, I feel like. I mean, I feel like that'd be cooler, right? Because then you're performing in front of like Adam Levine.
Yes, I met Adam Levine last month.
You met Adam Levine last month.
Yeah,
like,
I was. What? Oh,
how'd you meet him? How'd you meet him?
Well, it wasn't like meeting him, but I was performing at Santa's Village for the Orange County Song and Dance, and I was performing with like my group where I sing and dance and all that, and him and Gwen Stefani were together, and they were like walking around Santa's Village, so they got to watch us. And then we were in line for one of the stuff, and he was standing right there, and we were talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, that's awesome."
So, so you still get like starstruck when you see like big stars that?
Yeah, I act like I don't, but I do.
Yeah, that's how I do it too.
I don't.
It's kind of surreal.
Like, I don't know. All my friends are like, "Oh my gosh," and I'm like, "It's cool, I guess."
It's cool, and then you're.
I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Now on the inside, you're like, oh my gosh, this is insane.
I was excited that we got to perform for them. It was really funny. I was like, yeah.
So that didn't disturb your singing though, because I imagine, because like I played I played trumpet, so I imagine like let's say I saw you know who Miles Davis is?
Not really.
He's like the greatest jazz trumpeter of all time. If I was like playing trumpet. And I turned around, he was standing right there. I feel like that would distract me, right? That would sort of, I just started messing up. Has it ever happened to you? Have you like seen somebody like know and then you keep
Not
it
really.
keep it cool?
It doesn't. Whenever I see like anybody that I've known like for a long time and that's like starstruck, I don't usually get distracted like that. I usually just like look over their heads and I act like nobody's there, like I'm singing, like nobody's watching.
Yeah, so you're just like, don't look at them, don't look at them, don't look at them, don't look at them.
Yeah.
You try to avoid looking at them at all costs.
Yeah, I just do that. Because I was taught to look over the audience, so I always do that now.
Okay.
When I was taught that.
That's all you've sung? You've won a few competitions. You've sung the Star Spangled Banner around all of California. Yes, around here in my town and over in Riverside. Yeah. Are you just the go-to person? They don't even have like a list of who we should do. It's Brittany. Okay. Well, I auditioned about 2 years ago, and the 66ers, I did not have to re-audition for them. I was like, okay, yeah, and like most of like, we know you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like, no, it's fine. All of a sudden, I was like, we know you, Brittany. We know you. Don't worry. Oh, like the Orange County Speedway, I don't have to re-audition for that. They just choose me to sing. Like, I've sang with, like, a piano player, and I've sang, like, solo, and all that. It was, they just tell me to sing, and I'm like, let's do it. Let's go to Riverside and sing that national anthem at the Orange County Speedway. Well, what's your goal what would be... What's your goal to do what would be the best, what would be your preferable, like, what's your dream as a singer? Like, what? Well, I want to be performing around everywhere, entertaining people with my voice. I just want that. I want to be known everywhere. So you like want me on billboards and all that. You want to be on billboards? Yeah, they see me on the freeway, and they're like, "Oh, hey, it's Brittany." I feel like, know her. Yeah, I like that you say that because I feel like that's more honest. then
Yeah.
like I've interviewed other teenagers. It's like, I don't do it for money. I'm just, I love it. Like I think they're lying. I honestly, I think I'm kidding. Obviously, but I feel like part of it is like, you could say, I want my name on billboards. I feel like that's an okay thing to say. It's okay to be honest. You don't have to sound so, be like, oh,
Yeah.
don't worry. You don't have to sound so modest.
Yeah, I just want to perform for everybody. I love entertaining people with my voice and all, and dancing and acting at the same exact time. I love doing that. I just want to be known everywhere, be famous.
Basically, I've sort of, based on what you said, I've sort of dissected 2 jobs for you. You could either Broadway or one of those people in the subway that are just singing as people passing them by. Because you say you want to entertain everyone, but I think one's more financially better than the other.
Probably the Broadway one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broadway. Have you ever been to? I'm guessing you've been to Broadway.
Not really. I've been too busy to. I want to see like Wicked and all that. I've seen a few shows, but I haven't been to a lot of like Broadway shows like that. But I love their songs.
See, us people on the East Coast, we get really jealous of you guys in LA because you guys have Hollywood and everything. But then we remember we have Broadway.
Yeah.
Which kind of like takes over all of that. But so you perform Broadway shows but haven't watched the shows live. Like
I haven't been in Broadway shows, but I've sang their songs.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically.
I know.
That.
I'm making fun of you. I'm not like sort of.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I never met like, oh, I see where this is going. No, but if you're ever, out here, I bet, you have a list probably. What do you have like a list of your favorites?
Like favorite songs or
favorite Broadway
singers?
Shows?
Favorite Broadway shows. Oh. Huh, that's a lot. I've never seen Wicked, but I've seen a few I've heard all their songs, so I really love Wicked from what I can tell.
Yeah.
I like all of them basically. If I was told to see any Broadway show, I'd be like, let's do it. Mm-hmm. I've seen Peter Pan and all that, but not a lot
on YouTube.
Well, I've seen Peter Pan live.
Oh, live.
In our theater,
they travel around.
Yeah. I've seen a few, not a lot.
Yeah. The funny thing is there is this thing called YouTube where you can, they film a lot of them. So a big one I saw recently was I saw this one called Something Rotten.
Oh my god, my friend has told me about that
it's amazing.
Show.
That's amazing. I recommend.
She was telling me to go see it, but I haven't had I've never heard it around here, so.
Yeah, they're not going on tour for a while.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Hamilton yet.
Hamilton, oh, yeah. I've done songs from that, but I've never actually. I'm not 100% sure what it's about. But all my friends at school, they're like, "Oh, Hamilton this, Hamilton that," and I'm like, "Yeah, go Hamilton," because I don't know any of it. So.
Do you take a history class?
Yes, I do.
This is so. Wait, so you don't know what Hamilton's about?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But you're I haven't been taught about Hamilton yet.
It's based off of somebody from history.
Alexander Hamilton.
You got it.
Oh.
Woo! Yeah.
Star student. Just kidding.
I'm sorry if this sounds mean. No, I'm talking about in general. I'm just trying to make my interviews more funny.
Yeah, it's okay.
To people. Yeah. So but basically Hamilton is about Alexander Hamilton. That's it saved him on the $10 bill. It saved his place because he was about to get removed in favor of Harriet Tubman, which is I think going on the 5 or something. But the Hamilton saved Alexander Hamilton on the $10 bill, which is cool. Sorry, this is a history lesson when it's supposed to be a podcast, but
It's okay.
Yeah.
I never mind history.
Yeah.
I'm okay with history.
Everybody loves history. So let's see. Let's move on to acting.
Acting.
Since you love everything. So so you've acted. I looked you up on IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look like I shouldn't have. You kind of look like he looked at me and was like, "Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. It makes me look."
It's okay.
No, it's cool. You got on a Nickelodeon show. How'd that happen?
It just came up. I never auditioned for it. It was like out of nowhere. Like I was at school and I was like, and my mom's like, Henry Danger just said that you might get like a booking on the show. I was like, okay, cool. And then I watched it and I was like, oh my god, I really want to be on the show. And then I got it. So I got to play one of Piper's friends. So I was like, Gucci, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Piper's friends. Who's what's this TV show about?
This TV show is about like this kid named, I almost said his real name, Henry.
Yeah.
It's called Henry. Yeah. Okay. He got this job as a sidekick from this guy named Captain Man, and Henry's like little sister Piper, and like it's just basically they're fighting crime and all that, and funny stuff happens in between because it's Nickelodeon, so everything's funny.
Yeah. Everything's funny. That well, that's debatable, but it's no, because I remember watching Nickelodeon. It gets to a point. I feel like I think there's certain shows that will always be funny, like SpongeBob.
Yeah,
always. I haven't
funny. Watched that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always funny.
Yeah, but those were some of the shows I really liked. I really like SpongeBob. What else? Yeah, Full House. Are you a big Full House fan?
To be honest, I've not really seen that show. I've seen it like a few episodes, but I haven't like really watched that show before.
Yeah,
maybe I should start.
You should. Yeah, it's actually.
Everybody's always talking about that show.
Yeah, it's not that bad of. It's not that bad of a. It's they did a sequel to the show called Fuller House. Yeah. I don't know if you were reading my my interview credits. I was able to actually. It was cool. I got to interview 2 of the cast members on that show.
Cool.
But yeah, that's despite what critics say, it's still a good show, I think. But so yeah, you've done so you've done Nickelodeon show. What's it called?
Yeah, Henry Danger.
Okay. When should your performance be? When are you like? Which episodes is it? Has it come out yet?
No, it has not come out yet. Okay. I'm like waiting. I thought it was supposed to be out already, but I think it's gonna come out around Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So you could see Brittany Fisheli and Henry. What's it called?
Danger.
Henry Danger. You can see Brittany Fisheli and Henry Danger as Piper's friend, and on Nickelodeon in Valentine's Day, I guess, according to her.
Maybe right. I haven't actually been told about like the release, but I think it's going to be around Valentine's Day.
Okay. Yeah. So you've also done some film projects, I see.
Yes, I've done a few.
You've done a few.
What
are those?
A lot actually, but like on IMDb. Yeah.
You don't even know the answers to your own questions. You have to look at. What, you have to look at IMDb yourself just to answer questions about yourself?
Oh,
that's something I would do. So what have you learned about yourself on IMDb?
I didn't look on it. Like something was like going on it, and then I had to turn off. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go on IMDb.
Okay.
I think I'm the one who should be going on IMDb here. So let's start. I'm gonna start in 2014.
2014.
Techno Speak.
Oh yeah, that one was scary to shoot. To be honest, I was like, yeah. It was like it was about like a DVR thingy.
Oh
at
no.
like this house, and it was like a little commercial or like a series, like
Yeah.
you know Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, I see the episode says Poltergeist.
Yeah,
Oof, that.
like it was like something like that where I had to put my hands on the TV because I used to be scared of this movie. Now I'm like a horror freak. Like I had to put my hands on the TV and say they're here and all that, and I was like, now I'm like, oh, that was really fun.
Yeah.
I love Poltergeist.
So have you seen Poltergeist since then?
Yes.
Okay.
I have seen it a lot. Not the new one, but like the original one.
The original one. So you're a big fan of scary clowns then?
No.
You're not a big fan of scary clowns.
I like horror, but like scary clowns, not down my alley.
Not down your alley.
Ever since that movie, I've been scared of clowns. That's one thing I'm scared of.
You know what movie you'd hate? It's coming out soon. It's called It.
Oh my gosh. Wait, they're making another version of that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds terrifying.
There's an original movie of that, and I've seen like clips of it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this movie. I am terrified of clowns.
Yeah, it's weird because I hate clowns, but I love doing impressions of the Joker. It's kind of ironic. Yeah. I won't do it. I don't want to scare you, so I'm not going to do that. We're not going to get into that one.
Okay.
So, the last 10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. That was a fun film to shoot. That one's about when I was like texting and driving and I hit a car towards the end. But I'm like the younger version of like the older person. Like I died at the end of the movie, but like I'm the younger version before. So I gotta like be in a dryer, not plugged in, guys, not plugged in. But like I gotta like hide in the dryer. I gotta like play hide and go seek. Like it was really fun. I got to be at a birthday party. Oh my gosh, I loved that part.
It seems like a fun job. I mean, your job is literally being paid to play hide and go seek. I mean that.
Yeah,
that sounds
I love
incredible.
hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek. That was a fun game.
Yeah. None of my friends ever want to play that, but yeah.
Why
I'm like, play hide and go seek. They're like, no. I'm like, okay.
Have you tried to dissect that about yourself? Like, why don't they want to play it with me?
No. Like usually,
maybe because whenever I find them, I just go boo.
Yeah, I don't play regular hide and go seek sometimes. So yeah,
no.
I play ninja hide and go seek.
Oh God.
It's my version. Like we turn off all the lights at night, and then like the people go hide, and the person the person counting has a flashlight, and whenever like the counter comes near a person that's hiding, the hider has to pop out. But yeah.
Oh, I thought that was going to be way worse. I thought it was going to be something like so the person goes around, they have a nunchuck, and whoever the nunchuck hits first.
If they find my martial arts weapons, I would hope they would not do that.
Yeah. And whoever gets hit with the nunchuck, they're found. Like maybe that's not the same. Okay, so what's a glitter of hope? That sounds depressing.
It was.
It was
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's about like I just saw it like a few days ago, so I'm like, yeah, it looks awesome. But I'm the younger self again. I'm like a flashback. I'm like the flashbacks, and basically my scenes were about my dad, where he died in the hospital room with me, like in front of him. And my favorite part was when I got to cry in the blinds. I got to cry, like it was an awesome shot where they like got in my eyes and I was crying and all that. And first I was hanging out with my dad, and then the next scene is where he's in the hospital room and he's dying in the bed. And that's basically what it's about. And and the older self is like helping her mom, not her grandma, her mom, and I think she's dying too. So like it brings flashbacks of me and my dad. Well, yeah, me and my dad. That's basically what it's about.
Oh, wow, that sounds like really cool. Yeah, so those sound like some really amazing shorts. So now let's go into dancing. So what have you done for dancing?
Okay, so there's a lot of dancing. I've done hip hop, jazz, tap, ballet, a little bit of lyrical, and that's basically it. If I had to try any other dancing, like in my school, we do like salsa, swing, stuff like that. But I mostly do like the jazz, tap, ballet, hip hop, lyrical stuff.
What's your favorite? Like, what's above the rest? What's your favorite?
Tap. Tap is my number one favorite.
Tap is my number. Yeah, my sister takes ballet. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to?
I loved it.
Okay. Yeah. So, where do you go to do all of this?
I go to Orange County Song and Dance. It's in
Orange
Huntington
County.
Beach.
That's so I guess you get sort of a 2-for-1 deal.
Yes.
Okay. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to, I guess, so I guess it's good to, go to the same place for, you go to the same place for singing, you go to the same place for dancing. Where do you go for
no. Oh, well, Orange County Song and Dance is, I have Billy Purnell, which is private, but then at Orange County Song and Dance, I take, like, a singing class with, like, a whole group, but, yeah, they're two separate things, so.
Okay.
So I take, like, 2 singing classes.
You take 2 singing classes?
Yeah.
So, have you danced in, like, any, like, productions? Like, what have you, like, danced in?
Well...
Or is it more like classes?
I go to classes, and then every year in May, we always go to La Mirada Theater.
Okay.
Very, like, ironic, because I live in La Mirada, so it's, like, crazy. But, we go to La Mirada Theater, and we host this show where we show all the parents or any other people that want to see it in this huge theater, and we all we learn dances every year, like one dance for this class and one dance for that class, singing number, blah blah blah, and we all perform it in one huge show for all the parents and guests for the show, basically. And for the competition at Pacific Coast Talent, that's how I get to perform there. That's where our dancing goes into, and I do a singing competition at the same exact time when we do that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes.
So you seem like so let's see, you've done acting, singing, dancing. Well, what would you like to, if you had to choose one, what would you do in your career?
That's hard. I love all 3, so that's really hard.
You could only choose one. Let's put it this way. What would you do mainly, and then the other 2 you do, like, on the side?
I would do singing.
Mainly. Okay.
Yeah.
I could probably tell from, you have a lot more about singing than acting and dancing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could also sing, dance, and act at the same exact time while I'm singing. Mm-hmm. You never know. That's true. But yeah, I would choose singing.
Mm-hmm. What? Wait. So, what would be your favorite venue to sing at?
What do you mean by that? Like where I would love to sing the most?
Yeah.
Everywhere basically, but probably like the Staples Center, where like how Taylor Swift and all like the superstars sing. I would love to sing like there.
Yeah. Okay.
And like have my own concerts everywhere, and I would just love that.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of all the interviews, I always ask the same question: do you believe you have the drive that it takes? Do you believe that you have the drive to be successful?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Why?
Because I work hard on it. Yes, I work hard on everything I do, every second of my life.
Yeah.
I just do everything I can to get the best at it. I just love doing all this, and I do hard work. Huh?
You love no, I was just confirming what you were saying.
Yeah.
Go on, yeah.
I just do the best I can, and I try the hardest I can. I just want to be best at it. I just love singing, dancing, and acting, and I think I'm going to be the road to successful.
Mm-hmm. Well, you sound like you're on your way. Thank you so much for this interview, Brittany. I wish you success in life.
Thank you so much.